Panic in Ogun as Governor Abiodun's deputy, House Speaker, relocates abroad, never to come back. The abandoned government. This is what is happening. Welcome to Nigeria, where insecurity, safety is a serious issue, and people are very careful and are being, if you say careful, is an understatement. The deputy, do you know what it means to be a deputy governor? Says, you know what, I cannot stay in a place where probably this is just me giving this analysis. Maybe a family member was recently adopted. And when he saw that almost 2 weeks they had to put the money together and the stress the person went through, maybe at the end of the day, the person came back due to the trauma, the person still died. And the person looked at it, or probably health condition. Looking at it, there are no good health care. Why not relocate abroad when the opportunity presents itself? The deputy governor, the speaker of the house in Ogun State have left Nigeria. This is the one you know because two left at the same time, the speaker of the house and the deputy governor. There are many of them. They are staying in government to collect a bit more money. Yes, while there are some whose family, as we are speaking, please investigate. Wife and children are not in the country. Just investigate. They are picking their family members one at a time. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Panic this week gripped residents of Ogun after three highest positions of civil authority were left vacant for several days. Concerns have flew across the state that Governor Dikbo Abiodun deputy and the Speaker of the House have left the state to run without requisite constitutional authority as they tour different countries in Europe and America. Perhaps the people Glacier heard that Mr. Abiodun was last seen 2 weeks ago when he reportedly departed from London. It was unclear when he plans to return to the state. He was eventually elected to govern in 2019 after multiple attempts. Multiple sources close to the governor informed the People Glacier under anonymity that Abiodun, Saloko, Oyedola, and Oluwumi still lingers abroad as of Monday 9th. The deputy governor is reportedly hibernating in London after a surgery, while the speaker claimed to be running the state's business from the United States of America as we speak. Sources said Mr. Abiodun was the first to travel and he asked the Secretary of the State Government Tokunbo to run the state in his deputy's stead. The governor's action and the deputy, who also angrily traveled out of the country, family source has said, was angry because the governor has left for a while. An officer said Mr. Abiodun appears to be suffering from an ailment about which he has been reluctant to public meetings and all. The governor reportedly flew in doctors from abroad without disclosing how much was spent from his state office to settle their bill. Mrs. Soloko Oyeyemi was also partially in London for a surgery operation and scheduled medical checkup. The People Glacier has not been able to independently corroborate claims that the medical condition of Mr. Abiola and Mrs. Soloko what it's really all about. So welcome to Nigeria, where people leave their offices, no questions asked, because there are really no truly and really there are really no what do we say now, audits, expectations from public office holders in this country. They do and undo, no questions asked. They do whatever they want to do. Travel because I mean there is no expectations, so to say. There are really no expectations from these persons. So they move around, they do whatever, they come, go as they please, spend the money that belongs to the state as they please. Yes, they do whatever they want to do as they please. So this is Nigeria for you. This is not yet the president, the vice president. These are things that happen in this country, and one just stands in awe of how things are going on in Nigeria, where the government of the country, honestly speaking, has no form of what we call responsibility. To a large extent, no records to responsibility. The Speaker of the House, the Deputy Governor, if you go and find out very well, they've gone. They just gallivant all over the place, come whenever they want to come, yes, and do whatever. And I mean, allegedly, we are hearing that the governor has some form of ailment, an undisclosed form of ailment that he can't tell people. And recently, he also flew in people, doctors from abroad. And I want to ask a question. Do you know these doctors and nurses abroad are the ones, because we have many Nigerians abroad, I must tell you. We have many doctors and nurses, healthcare professional. We're talking about just the healthcare industry now. Abroad, they went to schools like Ife. They went to schools like Nnamdi Azikiwe, University. They went to Lagos State University. They went to LASU. They went to this university. They went to Abraka. They went to Futa. They went to Ofuto. They went to where they went. They were here, not somewhere else, not from the sky. And these people traveled abroad, so they now become VIP, come back again, and you spend. Does it make sense? It's just like what Nigerian government is doing. We explore our crude oil. Yes, and we send it abroad, although we have refineries that we don't put in order, so we can make money from the back and forth movement, personal money at the expense. Can't you see the stench of selfishness smelling all over the country? Is it wise? Does it make sense that human beings will treat themselves in such a manner? Does it make sense in any way? Does it? Sadly, this is what happens in Nigeria. This is what goes on. The deputy governor, the governor, everybody can move as they choose and please. We're not talking yet about their family member. We're talking about them in public office with no records to responsibility, do whatever they choose to do, and no questions asked. Yet, so how do they know that there's a road that needs to be fixed? This needs to be done. Welcome to Nigeria. I will say again. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Bye for now.